I'm here with a great student that I've worked with, and she and I have been working on a bunch of pre-calculus for a while, and we're now moving on to some other subjects. So tell me a little bit about what your experience has been like working with me here on tutoring and high peak education.
Yeah, so honestly, when I first started the pre-calculus course, I was struggling a lot. I wasn't getting my assignments turned in on time. I was getting maybe C's or D's on them. I really did not feel like I was performing to the best of my abilities. And when we started working together, I noticed like a very big change in how I was able to recognize the sorry. I was able to recognize like different problems, even if it wasn't like specific problems that we did together, from other problems that we have. And
Great.
I was actually ended up getting a 96 in the course in the end.
Wow.
And getting an 100 on the final.
Wow, great progress.
And like before we started working together, I was just fighting to have maybe a B in the class.
Wow. Wow. So in other words, I'm hearing you say that like I've been able to help you find patterns and problems and understand
Yes.
how to work through details and really have a good conceptual understanding of what you're doing so that you come into these kind of problems with a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, for example, instead of just focusing on just the problem, we focused a lot on the underlying formula or the theory behind the problem and how that applied to other problems like that. And so I wasn't just able to do just that specific problem, but other problems that were like it.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm really glad to hear this because
Yeah.
remember, my goal is to get you the result so that eventually you really don't need to keep working
Yes.
with me, or at least like you can do so much of it on your own, especially once we've really surveyed each of the kinds of things that you should know once, and you can go on your own and feel good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. And so tell me a little bit more about what we're working on now and kind of how you're feeling about how we've kind of shifted since pre-calculus.
Yeah, so right now we're working on calculus. We're really getting into derivatives and stuff. And like before this, I was really struggling with just like basic, honest like terminology, like even from algebra 2, just like how do you like create a square root of 37 to be outside of the square root or simplify that down. Like that was just stuff I was struggling with. And even like honestly, even after a couple lessons, I was already starting to feel the shift and like feel the change because our first lesson was before my essentially mid-semester final. And after, I was feeling not confident at all going into the final, and then afterwards I ended up getting an A on it, and I felt really good.
Great.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have a lot of anxiety when they come into calculus. I mean, the word calculus and kind of the reputation it has denotes that it's something that's very hard. And so, I mean, how are you feeling about working with me going into calculus now in the days to come?
Honestly, like when I first looked at a couple of the problems that I had, I was very scared and I was like, what are even half of these words and half of these numbers? But now, like after doing problems with you and going through like the reasons behind it and the formulas behind it, I feel like a lot less stressed. And I'm okay, I can do this. Like this is stuff that it's not like insanely hard stuff to do.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of what formulas you apply and what rules you apply.
Totally. It's definitely next steps from earlier algebra, but we are going into some additional concepts, some new things that we've introduced.
Yes.
But you're already picking up really well, so I commend you for that.
Thank you.
Because we're only a couple sessions in. And so just last thing, tell me a little bit about like your goals in terms of future study, future education, like some of your academic and professional goals and how this is going to help you get there.
Yeah, so like my ideal goal would be to go to Colorado School of Mines and study like either mechanical engineering or quantum mechanics there, which I feel like this course has definitely really helped me prepare. And before this, I was feeling like maybe I would get into Calc 1 into this like in the school year. And maybe like it was a very lofty goal, but now I feel like it's a much more attainable goal, and like I'm taking AP courses and I feel like I can actually get the credit that I need as prerequisites before mines, and this has really helped me prepare for not even just like college level courses, but also college level critical thinking as well.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I'm so glad to hear, and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
And I congratulate you on your success. You've been such a pleasure to work with. And yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep the success coming, okay?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Great.